Hi everyone! This is how I made my Halloween costume slash cosplay of Judy Hopps from Zootopia. So let's get started. So first thing I did was I bought a bunch of materials from the thrift store. So first is the shirt for Judy Hopps, which is from the little boy section actually, as you can see here. Then I got this thing, I don't even know what it is, but the fabric is perfect for Judy Hopps' vest and like her arm cuffs. Then for my boyfriend who's gonna be Nick Wilde, I got him this shirt and also a tie. So to start off, I'm gonna make the vest, and first I have to make a pattern. So I have parchment paper, duct tape, scissors, and this sports bra that I'm going to use as the pattern. You'll see. So first I try on the shirt, which I'm gonna have to tailor, but that's fine. And then I start duct taping over the sports bra because we're gonna take off the duct tape later and make a pattern out of it. Then I start drawing lines on the duct tape of where I'm gonna cut it out and basically sew it together to almost make a replica of the sports bra, which I'm just gonna use as the vest for the costume. This is what the finished pattern pieces look like, and I just put it on the parchment paper. Now I'm basically putting the pattern pieces onto the fabric and cutting them out, making sure to leave a seam allowance. Then I sew it all together. This is what the vest looks like. It's not finished yet because I still need to hem it, but basically the idea is I'm gonna attach Velcro to the sides here so I can like take it off and put it on. Then this is just me perfecting the vest, like hemming it and just making it look nice. This is me trying it on after I have sewed the front and the back pieces of the vest. Now all I have to do is attach the Velcro and make the badge, which that's for later. So this is just me cutting out rectangles to make said Velcro pieces for the sides of the vest, which here I'm just hemming them so it looks nice and attaching the Velcro. Now I tailored the shirt so it fits me better. I'm cropping it and then I'm taking in the sides, which I first use pins so I can try it on and make sure it fits me, and then I sew it. This is me sewing on those lines that I made with chalk, and then I'm going to cut off the excess fabric, and then it should fit fine. This is what it looks like when I flip it around again, and it fits great. I also tried on the vest and a belt. Now it's time to make her arm cuffs slash sleeve thingies, and I do this by taking whatever left of fabric that I have and I cut rectangles, and then I'm going to sew like these stripes that she has on them using ribbon. I don't show it here, but actually I sewed these rectangles to an arm warmer that I had so that I can put them on and they can stay put. Then I tried on my outfit and also tried on my colored contacts. So this is me in another week, and I'm going to start the animal ears, which is the hardest part. But basically I got this jacket from the thrift store, which I can use the fur from, and I'm going to use a seam ripper to rip off the fabric part from the lining on the inside of the jacket so that I can just use the fur. Next, I start taking apart these headbands that are from Dollar Tree, so that's just the actual headband and not the ribbon, because these are going to hold up the animal ears. Once that's done, I start making a pattern for the animal ears using paper. I also made a pattern for the tail. Then I do the same thing like I did with the vest, and I put these pattern pieces onto the fabric and I trace around them so that I know where to cut, and I make sure to leave a seam allowance. This time I'm also labeling the fabric pieces so that I know which is which. Then this is probably the most longest part, but I dyed the fur. It's pretty easy. I just used acrylic paint, like a very watered down acrylic paint. It just takes a lot of brushing out the fur and using a blow dryer. I did the same thing with the fox ears and tail. When I was done dyeing my fabric, all of my pieces looked like this. Next, I take the pattern pieces and I reuse them as basically like a structure inside of the animal ears. So I took wire and I wrapped it around the edge of the pattern, which basically will make my animal ears stand up and I can bend them. This is me then sewing around the back and front of the animal ears to attach the sides together, and then I'm going to take the pattern piece and put it inside so that the animal ears have structure. After that, I start chopping up the fur basically and making it so that you can actually see the shape of the animal ear. I also use like a pet shaver to help me with this because it makes cutting the fur way more smoother and easier. I don't show it here, but I colored the inside of the animal ears and added shading using makeup. like eyeshadow. Then to add even more structure, I bend a thicker wire so that the animal ears stand up. To attach the ears onto the headband, I just wrapped the extra wire around and used pliers. This is what the bunny ears look like. It took me so long, honestly, to get the fur correct, but I think they look really good. This is the fox ears. These were honestly pretty rushed, but I think they still look really cute. Then I sew the tail, which I fill with stuffing, and I attach a ribbon on the inside to slide it onto the belt. I just used polymer clay to make her badge, and for the details I use blue paint and blue gel pen. I don't show it, but I attached this onto the vest by sewing it on with the holes that I made in the clay and using glue. Then once I'm done, I got to try on my costume. So here's what it looks like. I honestly love this costume so much. I'm so proud of how it turned out, especially the animal ears, which was probably the hardest part. And I was able to wear my colored contacts and put on my Judy Hopps makeup, and I think it just looks so cute. So I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you like my costume. I hope that you have a great Halloween, and I will see you all next time. Bye.